Hey, this is Mark at Motor City Nightmares. I have a treat for you. I'm here with legendary actress Dee Wallace. Tell me, how did you get started in acting?
I was born. That's as simple as, my mother was a wonderful actress in community theater and in our church. And she got me involved in modeling at a very early age because we were really poor and I could help make money. So it just came kind of naturally to me. I watched my mom and how she moved people. And I said, I want to move people like my mom does.
And the rest was history.
Kind of, yeah.
Let's talk about some of the great directors that had like the foresight to cast you in their great movies. It's like Joe Dante. Now, what was that like getting cast in that movie and working with Joe?
Well, it was really exciting because that was toward the beginning of my career. I'd only done, studio wise, I had only done 10.
With Blake Edwards, another great director.
Yeah, he sure was. And working with Joe was like working with a best friend. You know, he knew what he wanted. He was always very clear about what he wanted. And we just had a ball. We just had a ball. It was a hard shoot. We'd work all nights, 3 nights, and turn right into days.
Before that movie, were you a fan of horror films like that?
No,
Did you become one after that movie?
no.
But you continue to work in that genre. Why is
I'm
that?
telling you, I love doing horror films. I love the opportunity that they give me as an actress to play so many different emotional parts and big arcs that you don't normally get to play. But to watch them is really hard for me. When I was young, my mom and dad went out and left me with my older brother. And he made me watch Frankenstein's Bride's Birthday or some.
The movie.
Yeah. Well, I was hysterical when my mom got home. And she said, Dennis, you know she can't watch stuff like that, you know? So they made me sleep with him, made him let me sleep with him for a whole month until I could go back in my own room. So it kind of,
But then you did a movie outside the horror genre right after that was E.T. Now, how was that process like getting cast in that movie?
well, I auditioned for used cars, and Steven works very far ahead. So when he saw me and met me, he went, oh, that's the quality I want in the mom and E.T. So when E.T. came along, they called and offered it to me.
That was perfect casting too.
What a Hollywood story, huh?
You know, my first time I ever saw you in a movie was with Gary Coleman, and was it Jimmy the Kid?
Yes.
How was that working with Gary?
Oh, the whole cast. We just had a ball, Ruth Gordon, and it was a great cast. And I got to play this blonde bimbo, and it was
But
just
you were sweet though.
fun. Of course I was sweet. Try and take sweet out of Dee. We sort of made it in the Frighteners and in Three from Hell.
Did you ever think that Peter Jackson would become the director he has become after the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies?
Yeah,
You could see it.
you could see it after 2 days of working with him.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Now you worked on Cujo. Did you get? Now, was Stephen King on the set of that movie when you were working?
He came down one day.
What was that experience like meeting him?
Lovely. He's a lovely, quiet man.
Okay, so what do you have coming down the pipeline coming out soon?
I have 10 movies coming out.
You are busy.
I am busy, and that's the way I like it.
Can you discuss any titles or anything about them?
You know, 3 or 4 of them are lighter relationship films, and the others are horror
Of course.
genre, of course. Yeah. I just finished one called The Licked Hand, which is based on a old campfire story that they used to tell. And it asked me emotionally and physically to go as far as I went in Cujo. A lot of different colors in that movie, so I'm looking forward to it.
You should have got nominated for an Oscar for Cujo. I swear to God.
Thank you. Thank you. They don't do that with horror films, unfortunately.
Not enough.
Not unless you're Kathy Bates.
So, where can people find you online if they want to find out what's coming out?
I am DeeWallace.com. And a lot of my fans know I have a whole other business in healing and teaching self creation. And you can find out about all of that on my website.
Well, be sure to check that out, Miss Wallace. And it was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.
And this is Mark at Motor City Nightmares with the legend, Dee Wallace.